What's up, everyone? We're here with a recap about the Brand Risk 14 card. Listen, it wasn't bad. Abrams is making a good little card. Good little promotion. We had Sean Strickland show up, drop the N-bomb. I mean, he is funny. But these fights weren't bad and they're entertaining. I'm not going to go through over all the boxing matches because, like I said, I was just want to watch the MMA ones. I didn't watch all the boxing ones. But this Gabe Silva versus Malcolm Peck was an incredible fight. I mean, Malcolm Peck cut him open with the headbutt in the first round. Gabe was bleeding bad. It was a draw. They're gonna have a rematch. It was good. And then Antonio Williams versus Haskell. Haskell was definitely upset. He thought it was a robbery. I don't. Antonio don't. But going into this MMA, listen to me. Dom the Troll versus Tommy Toughness. It was crazy. I didn't expect it at all. Dom the Troll went in there and beat this dude up. Like, beat him up. It was an early TKO. First round. Let me tell you. Hold on. Moving on. Jermy Smith versus Ryder Warbrick. Let me just tell you something. Jermy Smith, fucking masterclass. This dude is the greatest midget fighter I've ever seen. He can actually wrestle. I mean, he picked up Ryder and threw him like 3 times. Everyone talking about how he got in a bad position at the end of the 3rd round. Listen, he went for an armbar. It didn't work. Got capitalized on. It wasn't bad. He was dominating. He almost had a TKO 3 different times during that fight. He almost had an armbar once. I thought he had it. I guess just midget armbar different. But it was a masterclass. He dominated him on the feet. And he wrestle fucked him bad. He just kept throwing him around, landing tough and punching him. It was great. It was an amazing performance from Jeremy Smith. Cannot wait to see him again. Moving on. No Neck Jay versus Shane Chance. A lot of people were saying Shane Chance looks like Diddy. He really does. His face looks just like Diddy. I mean, these dudes are huge. And I could not believe No Neck Jay won. He's a superstar. The dude's dancing in the air, having a good old time, piecing him up. His post-fight interview was funny. I mean, he could barely breathe during his post-fight interview. He was so gassed. There was a point in this fight where both fighters just stood there with their hands down, hands on their knees, bending over, breathing. I mean, they were incredibly gassed. But No Neck Jay pulled it off. No neck. Super Hot Fire versus Ray J. Oh man, that was a fight. Like, it was a good one. Ray J goes in there and we're all like confused because Super Hot Fire didn't throw a single punch the whole first round. Well, let me just say this first. His walkout. I just had some girl working the whole time. It was very weird. It took him forever to walk out. Right? Super Hot Fire's playing with him this first round. He's just toying with him, but he's not throwing a single punch, so he loses the first round. He FaceTimes someone in his corner, smiling, laughing, talking, you know. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. Comes out in the 2nd round, knocks this dude out bad in 15 seconds. I mean, Super Hot Fire put his lights out. He hit this man in the temple. The dude stood there for like 3 seconds and then fell. And it was crazy. I mean, he started piecing him up and then dropped him immediately. Crazy. Super Hot Fire got hands up. But the thing is, the post-fight interview, Ray J acted like they had a deal going or something. He was like, how you gonna do that, man? You messed up and all this. And Super Fire's just laughing. He's saying like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Like, I guess maybe they had some deal. I think he was just coping because of the loss. By the way, the interviewer was funny as hell, and he just kept making fun of him and stuff. It was a little disrespectful, but he's funny. Marvin Sarukian was there. He knocked the whole broadcasting table off. It's hilarious. And then Michael Beasley versus Lance Stevenson. This is just a weird fight. I mean, watching these two in the ring fighting, they're huge. Michael Beasley's 6'9", Lance Stevenson's big too. He's probably 6'6", 6'7". They're so huge, it's crazy. They look like giants out there fighting. And Lance Stevenson takes him down and chokes him out in like a minute 15. Michael Beasley taps immediately after the choke. They get on it and they're like, oh, it's 1-1. Because Michael Beasley beat him in one-on-one, I guess. So I think they're gonna box. Because Michael Beasley said he's done with MMA because choking hurts. I mean, he tapped it immediately. I couldn't believe it. And so they're gonna box. Michael Beasley said he'd box him next. They're friends though. It's cool. I think Beasley will win the boxing match because he was low-key piecing him up a little bit before that takedown. Oh God, Bob Menery versus Johnny Manziel. Dana White was talking shit the whole time about Bob Menery. I mean, telling him, I couldn't believe he walked out either. He finally made his walk, flipping off Dana, talking all this shit. And he gets out there, and he looks like he's high on crack, right? I mean, he's bouncing around, jumping. Johnny Manziel goes out there. Manziel starts the fight acting like he's gonna run across and Sparta kick him. And then he starts kicking him with the body hard. Like, I couldn't believe it. He landed like 4 straight consecutive body kicks. So good. Menery rushes in. Johnny hits him with a double leg, slams him. But, I mean, everyone knows Bob Menery can't fight. Manziel just got on top of him and started grounding and pounding him. Menery tried to spit out his mouthpiece, gets the ref to stop it for a second. It was a TKO. I mean, it didn't look hard at all. But overall, this wasn't a bad card. It was alright. Like, I feel like this could actually be pretty popular if Adrian Ross did it more often, maybe once a month even. I mean, it already is popular. But it was a good card. The co-main was a little disappointing. I was upset about Beasley. But Super Hot Fire's got hands. And back to Jeremy Smith. Dude, the dog needs to fight for a title. Tom the Troll having a good performance out there. No Neck Jay coming out there dominating. I cannot capitalize enough how much this Super Hot Fire did. I cannot believe he didn't fight like this. I mean, he knocked him out. It might have been it was the only actual knockout in the The rest were TKOs. Went 3-2 on predictions. Not bad. Or no, 3-3. So it was pretty bad, but these boxing matches, they weren't bad either. It's just, obviously I like them. I wish it wasn't so late. I mean, I get they're on the West Coast of the US, but man, I'm up making this video at 4 a.m. It was a good card. I'd like to see what they do next. I think this was the best wrestling they've had. It was fun, good time, entertaining. I don't think they were wrestling very good. But I want to see him give Super Hot Fire the rematch against Le'Veon Bell. I think he won that fight. A lot of people do, controversial. I want to see that rematch. Super Hot Fire can fight. I think he'll drop Le'Veon Bell if they fight again. I feel like didn't Bell get knocked out by Jake Paul or was that a different wrestler? Yeah, I mean, it was a great fight night. Like, this was the best one by far. I think a lot of people that watched this were pretty mad. Manziel said that was his only fight. He's gonna retire undefeated. I don't know why Muhammad or anyone would do that so bad. Yeah, Michael Beasley, Lance Stevenson, gonna box. If Beasley loses that, oh, it's rough. Super Hot Fire needs to get the rematch against Le'Veon Bell. I don't know what's next for their next J. Man, I can't believe he fought. And he is a little star. He's entertaining. Jermy Smith, like I said, give him a title fight. If the title is missed, or if there's not, they need to make some. Have Super Hot Fire and Le'Veon Bell fighting for a title. Dom the Troll. He's got momentum now. And it looks like we're going to get a rematch with Gabe Silva and Malcolm Beck too, because they went to a draw. Everyone said they could run it back. Fight of the night was definitely Jermy Smith versus Ryder Warbrick. I mean, dominant performance, but it was so funny watching them guys get in there. I mean, just look at this picture. It's beautiful. This embodies the spirit of MMA. Yeah, that was a beautiful fight. But that's all. See ya.